Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces have heart, and we see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginning. This is a love story. What's up, lady? Right. So that is just a return to main menu. Memoirs. We've gotten Razor, the Den, the Wild, the Cage, and the Gray. We've all gone through a lot of things. Yeah. Anyway. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
What to go with first this run? What is in my mind telling me to do stupid shit? If you do want to see the other versions I've done, there's VODs up, but I want to do
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
Says you, Railroading DM. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say that she is, then maybe I'll slay her. I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Have you ever seen a princess? I will do a lot of things where you can't pull me out.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Not me, I'll be having the time of my life.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Dude, it's going to be a lot more than talking.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Hero, shut the fuck up.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Exactly. We're meant to yuck him.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So here's what I'm gonna do. If I get any routes that I've seen before, I'm gonna do stuff that I know is different. If they do end in a way where I get the same vessel, then I'm going to redo it. So yeah. You know what? Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Music did stop.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Nah.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I think I'm here to kill you.
Good.
Yeah, continue.
You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Hello.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
She is, but I don't know what you think. Now let's stab her with our
Focus
knife.
on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
That's the plan! No. Thanks for the bits! Anyway. Hey.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Yes, I know.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
You know, stabby.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Stab.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Boop.
Oh.
Yeah, don't try to frickin' shit talk me. I have a little bit of alcohol in me body.
This is it, isn't it?
Maybe.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
We all know how the song and dance goes. Of course not. That was way too easy.
It's over. Don't get all worked up.
It's never easy, narrator.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
I really don't think you should do that.
And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us?
I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
She's dead. Let's just get out of here.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad.
Yeah.
But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
Maybe.
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
I'm doing pretty good. Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
This is new.
What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here.
This is not good.
This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
I am not happy. Where's my story? I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
I hate it.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
No, it's not.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Welcome to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo. What the fuck?
Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy we're happy. No, fuck no. I don't know. Do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here?
I do, but you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Yeah, dude didn't even leave us Minecraft. Or Balatro. Like, there's a perfect desk right there.
He's right. It's the only way out.
Well, time to
You hear
stab.
that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
You didn't even give us a book!
Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
I dare! Right. I don't like that answer, no. Anything to get out of this hell.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
At least leave us like a drinking fountain in the shape of a hamster one.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Huh.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Yay!
The end. Nice knowing you.
Thanks, narrator. Asshole. The specter. Do we get to bang the bones?
You're on a
What?
path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. But I already killed the princess. If I kill myself, what am I doing
I'll
here?
assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Okay, who's the voice?
That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
Okay.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Why should I bother doing anything, you know?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Ugh, fine.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Yeah.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Yeah, because we didn't want to be in the Shadow Realm, I'm sorry.
Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too.
The cult got it.
Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that.
Believe it or not, I care about you.
It was our birthday! At least 12 times, given that she was just bones.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything?
If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Nah, not really.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
And we didn't have to gather some dragon's balls. We didn't have to just neuter them all.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
I don't know how that dragon had 7 balls, but we still neutered it, though.
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
We've not even seen anyone else. We just have you in our head and the princess up there.
It doesn't matter, because we didn't fail to slay her. And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy to do it again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying.
Cold, I like you. I'm keeping you. You are now going to be my pet. We're going to have soft tacos later.
Just stay focused, will you?
We are. We know the real threat.
Just be quick about it.
Let's talk about her. What's your blood type? Last time around her, I stabbed her in the heart and she died. How can someone else like that end the world?
She just can. You'll have to trust that what I'm saying is true.
Come on, railroading DM, tell us. Never mind, you didn't give your inner voice depression, you gave him nihilism. Oh, great. Everything in the world ended after I was there. When I tried to leave, everything was gone.
That's a good point. How do we know we didn't have things backwards? Maybe slaying the princess was what ended the world, not the other way round.
Yeah, you were telling us to just trust you, bro.
Yes. Maybe this whole thing was a trick to get us to end the world. And now we get to go through the whole charade again, wholly aware of what's waiting for us at the end. But that's assuming she's alive in that cabin. We did kill her, after all.
Yeah, we did stab her.
You're going to find her in the cabin. If the princess had actually been slain, you wouldn't be here.
Oh yeah, we'd be in the box. We don't want to be in the box. We were thinking outside the box. Now we're outside the box again, and we're going to be putting back inside a box. You really like your boxes, don't you, narrator?
And let me assure you, killing her will not end the world. I don't know what you think happened to you last time, but it's a load of nonsense. You'll get your happy ending. I promise.
Oh boy, you're going to massage me?
Well, that's exactly what we're afraid of. Really? Living happily ever after sounds that bad to you? Oh well, there's no use arguing over your masochism. The cabin awaits.
I'm not masochistic, you asshole! You know who locked her in the basement?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Oh, come on, at least give us a name. Hey, one blue sheep! We're getting our waifus back. Hello, thank you for the raid. We're also listening to The Cold. We're on the Spectre route. Just so you all know, if you are not wanting spoilers for this game, yeah, don't. No. I was saying the Razor's our waifu because Razor was the first one I got. But hello, everyone. How are you all doing? I'm Yang. I stab people in the stomach. We're good. Waifu spotted. Fuck yeah. We upgraded to bricks. What were you all doing? Schedule 1. Ah, cocaine game. One of the fad games I don't want to play again. It looks fun, but it's like, it's not my thing. But oh well, I'm going to be here all night. I'm going to be doing so many things. And I'm hoping that my tummy isn't going to ache at the end of it. But still, thanks you again for the raid. Now continue on. Why aren't you telling me, DM?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail will just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Overcomplicate it for you. We want to know the information. And I say we because Cold is now my bro.
This is boring. He's clearly not interested in talking. So let's just do as he says. And maybe he'll stop bothering us.
Nah, Cold, we're going to stab him next.
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
I know.
You're the only person capable of doing this.
I know, I like mixing
Call
my
it
oatmeal
prophecy,
together.
if that helps. But it's just the way things are.
With applesauce.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
I know, we have multiple voices inside of us, Hero.
Of course we're special.
That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Oh, sure. Proceed.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Oh, it's out of time. Sorry about that, everyone. Give it a moment. This should end in about 20 seconds. Maybe. I really won't hope that this is a fun one because I've been wanting to do a lot of stuff. Nice. Know your ninjutsu. Know your ninjutsu, everybody. Hey, Fang! How are you doing? We're gonna fuck us a waifu.
She won't be a problem.
Yeah, see? Old knows better. Let's get in. I've already played it twice, so hey.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
Would Lyra slay the princess? Yes. I've watched this before and I adore the narrator. He does a podcast about fictional paranormal events called The Magnus Archives. Ooh. That's gonna be good.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Where's the mirror?
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Grime!
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
The wallpaper looks so sketchy and I love it.
But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it.
Yeah.
Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged. Very different.
Very different indeed.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous second life proposition. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't already slain the princess.
No, we've knifed her. I'm actually gonna turn down the music slightly. There we go.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Nah. You know what? Fuck it. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell.
Ooh.
Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. The room below is silent.
Oh, that's just Alo. I've got an add a plushie button, and they were the first one to do it.
Nobody's here. Naturally.
Yeah, I guess.
As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
Huh. And there's boards.
Okay. She's definitely dead.
Cool.
It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
Hi there?
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin.
Aw, she's cute.
And finally,
I
The rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Io!
Ghost!
Oh, quit blubbering, Shaggy.
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Jeep the mindset, Yang? What do you mean, jeep the mindset? Yeah, what's she gonna do?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Yeah, sure, talk about him.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
No touching the neck. However, gonna take a pic of that because it's super adorable.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
Why are you all saying to breed the ghost? What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Keep. Okay.
So she has a body, and she's right there. We could probably grab her and kill her again, if we wanted to. We don't even need a blade. She looks fragile enough to me.
I mean, she wanted to talk about last time, so let's do that. Wait and see how things play out.
I see you don't have that annoying knife anymore.
Yeah, I put it upstairs. It was meant to be there. We thought you were dead.
So, does that mean you regret what you've done? Are you here to apologize and make nice? Egg for absolution, maybe? Because I might be interested in seeing a little begging.
Maybe. See, this is exactly what I was trying to tell you about. In the woods. This already happened, we killed her. Killed you? What are you doing not being dead? Did you know you came back? Stop playing the victim, you threatened me last time. No, we're not gonna lie. I'm sorry I killed you last time, I shouldn't have done that. You want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself? Is some sort of sick revenge fantasy? Because I already did that, and it wouldn't be hard to do it again. Sorry, is there anything I can make it up for you? The people who wanted you dead tricked me, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Let's team up. This is long! What do you want from me? If I knew I'd wind up having to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slayed you. I died too, and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different? You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you even do to hurt me? After I killed you, this cabin, I want to say teleported. It wasn't in the woods anymore. Time stopped meaning anything, and I had to kill myself to escape. I guess I should tell you why I was sent to kill you. You were going to end the world. I was told you were going to end the world. Okay. Clearly slaying you wasn't going to work. What do you want? Okay, team, I'm out of ideas. Thoughts! If you're dead, then really isn't much for me to do. Then I guess I'll get going. Leave her in the basement. Right, I don't think there's much for me else to do. I'm going to go get my blade, and the two of us can fight. No, I'm not going to grab the princess or anything. Is there a smash option? No. Okay, what's the fine for that? Hold on, wait, what? Go, so you heard of necrophilia? Oh my gosh, do you know why you came back? What's a good one? Why are you different?
You don't look dead, killer.
Yeah, I'm not.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
The cute girl's holding her hand, what do we do? Stat! Cold, what do we do?
And you don't feel dead either.
Cold, what do we do? She's holding her hand.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
I'm less interested in why you are, or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are.
Okay.
I've tried to leave on my own. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Oh, you're speaking twice. I don't like that.
I just want to go home. I'm so cold and alone here.
Oh.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride.
Okay.
After all, you own me.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Is she asking if she can possess us?
That's hot, let's do that.
She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place.
She's
And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her.
She's asking us if we'll let her possess us. That's fucking hot. You all don't know all my kinks. Fuck it, we ball.
Would she be able to see us if we went along with it?
Now isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
Spectre, I want you inside me.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Yeah, she asked consent. That's fine. Fuck it. If I say no, this would just be temporary. You'll leave once we're out of the cabin. If I let you in, I still get to be in control. Before I agree to anything, we need to talk about what happens after you leave this place. I was told you end the world. Sounds great, do it. You know what?
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
Fuck, that's hot.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
We're her pal.
See you soon.
What?
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
Not safe for extensive bonus. Okay. Good luck, good sleep. I'll look at it soon.
I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
Ooh! Crunchy!
Too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body.
Okay.
You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Oh.
Eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
I know, isn't it weird?
So, it doesn't work like that for you?
Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor. Are they also supposed to be you?
Shards of broken glass.
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass,
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice? I'm me is what I am.
Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters.
Uh-oh.
If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
Like how many?
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No, they're my roommates.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
Yeah.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
Ooh.
That's rude.
No, that's probably correct with how I know about you.
You're kind of like me, actually.
Yeah, true.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen.
Obviously she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
This is hot! Do you not understand this? Killed the princess. Nah, she's already been dead for a bit. She's having her fun.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
Mm-hmm.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
I can't think straight. There's so much noise.
It's okay. We're almost out of here. Just take it one step at a time, and everything will be fine.
Everything won't be fine if you listen to her.
One way or another, this is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice? There's only one way to find out.
Spectre's new waifu.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
I do. Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world?
Right.
It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world.
Kinda.
Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world.
Not exactly. You don't understand how multiverse theory works, do you, hero?
I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn?
Kind of.
Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door.
I mean, Hero is basically Shaggy in this situation. Meanwhile, Cold is just not Scoob.
For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Ooh.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able.
Narrator, you're being a bad wingman. We have someone inside of us right now, just like we've always wanted. In a different context, yes. However, it's something that we wanted. Own up, narrator. We have someone inside of us.
It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate.
Well, then go sit back down.
And whine.
Yeah, thank you, Cold.
This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
What do you mean wasn't made? Oof. Do we do a 50-50? I'm gonna... Do I have a coin? I don't have a coin. Go. Okay, Noom's the door.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
Okay then, forgiveness.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will.
No!
Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Open the door.
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. You collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin.
Ooh.
As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see...
We were meant to kill the princess, so hey.
Yes?
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose.
But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever?
Ooh.
Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world?
We're still here.
Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
Hero? It would take forever to explain and you're gonna forget everything in about 2 seconds.
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
Hitchhiker, pick a passenger to take her to her destination. You feel lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you.
I'm out. You actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, killer.
Boop!
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I meant to be.
Yep. Armsies! You don't get a chance to respond. Something has taken her away and it's left something else in her stead. So we just let her just hitchhike.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? There's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
The narrator's god.
He is. Does that mean the world ended? He was never going to outlast us.
Yeah. First the mirror.
There's something
Oh,
dreadful about it. I don't think you should. Ignore him. You have to look. I'm begging you, don't do this.
Hero, it's time to reflect on your actions. We were never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels... I don't know. Final.
I like cold as well. You press the mirror. Gaze at your reflection. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You're alone in a place that's empty. It is quiet here. Lead to the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach it.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Awesome. You know the narrator.
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Let's see. Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed.
Yeah.
This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept.
Boop.
The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
No.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Sure. You know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Yeah, true. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
She's just giving herself a lot of hugs, yeah. The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
Excuse me. Ooh.
This one is vaporous. She is a dream of a life she could never have, but that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness. She will make for a yearning heart.
Nice.
Do not mourn her. She will finally be able to hold what she never knew.
Yeah, that longing that you never know what it would be until you're done with it. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Were you always a princess? No, we're good. We're done. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
True.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Yeah.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
True. True.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
True. Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Yeah, true. How much will I forget now? If I help you, is that what you're going to do? Destroy the world?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Yeah. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. That's the gameplay loop! A yearning heart. Bring the specter to her. Cool.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah. I get some sort of reward for this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Come on! You tell me what the prizes are going to be doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you.
It's the Shadow Realm.
Whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
2 swing sets! I consider that maybe I'm okay with the one. You know what? What's a good one?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
We suffer from multiple personality disorder, huh? Kind of, but still.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
I'm very evil. I make bottoms screech. That is my power. Killing a princess does seem kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman, or a miller, or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
We're not even wearing clothes last time I checked. Oh, sorry. We're not even wearing clothes last time I checked, so hey.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Sure!
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Yeah, she's insulting Princess Daisy.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
It's fucking nonsense, yeah.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
You fucked up.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
That's not how it works. We made an omelet. Trans girls. Anyway.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Remove the S and we'll be okay. Fine.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
She's bitch slapped Bowser into the sun all in play sports ball, yes.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
We're meant to fuck him!
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Eggs. Let's go.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Yes!
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Lucy, thank you! We missed your namesake. Well, you missed your namesake. There was a Spectre Princess. And it's time to stab! Yoink it!
Take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Yoink. Get out there, but I'm here.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
We'll stab her.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
It me.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Think I'm here to kill ya?
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Thank you, narrator. I just wanted to say the truth, because last time the truth got me to get a nice ending where someone was inside of me. You know, just something I always wanted. Anyway.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Boop, 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 boop.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Yeah, maybe.
Focus on the task at hand.
No, I'm gonna fool around.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Feel your nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
True. I did that last time, however.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Yeah.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Okay, fine.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Turns out she's Magneto and makes you stab herself. Jeez.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Maybe, however.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
I will.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Oh, great. She's got Wikipedia in her head this time. Fuck! You know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
I'm weirdo. Remain silent.
I see. The silent treatment. You know, if you don't share with me, well, I'm not going to share with you.
Oh, bitch! I mean, Princess Peach is always in Castlevania. Okay. Maybe because you're supposed to end the world?
Don't just tell her that.
Well, I did!
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster? If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
I've been told enough. No, I'm sure they have the reason to keep the information secret from me. But if being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them. Yeah, there are reasons.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
What if they're bad reasons, though? If they had good reasons for thinking I was dangerous, wouldn't they have shared them with you? I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to leave. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Yeah, but still.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
True. However, what if I smab you?
That doesn't sound right to me.
Stab you, sorry.
And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Yes! Let's go down to that.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
Yeah!
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
Fuck yeah, orphanage. Let's do it.
But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
It may not be worth anything to you, but I'm willing to listen.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
Mm.
So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
She said the prisoner, but still, Okay, we talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Stabby, stabby!
You know why you're here.
Yeah. Play the princess.
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle. She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
Yeah.
But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down.
Oh, that hurts!
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity.
I'm not into that, no.
You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Pineapple juice, pineapple juice!
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
That's my line!
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs.
That's my line, you bitch!
This is the end, isn't it?
I will stab your kneecaps.
I'm afraid it is.
Oh.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Ah, great. The tower! That's a new one.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
This is Lucky's favorite, I presume.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Here's Lucky's great. I'm getting a sense of deja vu. Okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all.
Dude, I got my freaking neck snapped.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Fuck you!
What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again.
Broken? I'm gonna freaking slap you with a stick.
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
Narrator, we just got our neck snapped because we threw away a blade. I'm sorry. Broken bones are going to stop me? Yeah. I shouldn't listen to you. I should bother with that. I think, nah, actually, I want to hear what Broken says.
Those are two very different. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
True.
Of course we died. We couldn't land a single blow on her, and she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die.
Yeah, true.
What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? It's pointless.
She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
Oh, wait, I need to see the porn, right? Hold on. Juicy. Juicy, juicy, juicy. Very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. Good job, Peanuts.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Yeah, we didn't have to gather 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical,
Whatever.
if it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after?
I mean...
Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
If she only stepped on people's throats, then that's fine.
If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains, and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end.
Maybe I will, Broken. That's a good idea.
Just because she's capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
Fuck yeah. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah,
She
I know.
will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
Broken, stop being a bottom.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
Yeah, see?
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
You're being stupid.
You're being annoying.
Exactly.
Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
Wait, is this why Lucky got this route?
I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter.
Exactly.
Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible.
Alright, let's see.
So please, try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Finally, let's
That's
go
what you
in.
want. I guess I don't have a say here.
Now, you do have a say, but your words have been ignored. So, hey. Just think about your words carefully. Let's see what's in here.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Oh my gosh! The high chair! Oh my gosh. I'm sad Alo's not here to see it, because we all know she'd be fucking crazy about this, but Lunar would as well. It's symbolic! Oh. Yeah, see? We can reach it.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'm taking the knife.
Why do we feel so small?
We don't feel small. We are small.
We're tiny!
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
But it's different. First mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least
I'm just reading the history, yeah, real quick. Once we wipe out the layer of crime.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
we should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
Broken, you're being a little shit. Grab that
You
blade.
take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yeah. Oh.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
Alright.
This is actually kind of nice.
Broken, don't be a bottom.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
So these steps are as tall as us, and we're like 6-7 feet tall, so hey.
Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Is she gonna be giant?
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
No, Oni Princess was a different playthrough I did. I got the constant fight sexual ending, so that was good.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Yeah, Lunar and Ivy would love this situation, presumably.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
The Razor was my first ever one, and I freaking adore her. The fight sexual one was the adversary, the demon one.
The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
Oh, they would fucking love this one. Yeah, they need to play this game. Why are her hands so big? She's a homunculus.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
Broken, fuck you.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
Lunar would fucking love this.
You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity.
I can now imagine she rips the chain out and whips you with it. Oh jeez, she's so me.
Drop it.
You know what? No.
As if on command, the blade slips from your grasp. It clatters uselessly to the floor.
Fuck you.
But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just gonna let that happen to us?
Squeeze me. That's my knife.
I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade.
Let me actually look through the plushies. Hold on. We have Alalari, Anya, Vajra, Coyote, Ivy, Maddie. This is a Lunar right there. We just call him Orion because that's his bunny name. Rocky, Rye, Riddle, Volk. There's also Annie, Chibi, well, Pixie, Demi, Lucky, Lashumbrion, Peanuts, Rye, Riddle, another Rocky, Seb, Shiro, Tech, Violet. Yeah. Her feet are touching the floor. Hold on. Oh shit! I get another aloe to balance you out? Sure. Sure. Hold on. Where is it? We'll just have 2 aloes on me. Hold on. Gotta put the bat on me. Again. Hold on. Think about as... There we go. There we go. Double the bat. Anyway, facts is fact, we dropped the blade, okay.
Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
Should I be concerned?
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Let's punch her.
Kneel.
No.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Your
Oh.
legs buckle, and your knees hit the floor.
Fuck you.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
You're trying and failing to make this hot. It's not.
The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs. I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me.
Interesting.
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
Interesting. What if I said fuck you, though?
It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson.
My thing doesn't work on me for some reason, don't know why. Yeah, exactly.
You are the only one who can deal with her. And if you don't, well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she?
We're gonna win.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it?
Broken, you were a bro when we had the razor with the arms race, but now you're just an ass.
He's being melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her? Okay, first things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done.
Thank you, narrator.
The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
Good boy, narrator. You're actually being smart for once. What would you have me do? What do you have planned? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be. Question for you before I said anything. What would happen to you after I died? I'm not going to help you end the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do that. Pledge yourself to her. No! Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
I'ma still stab you. What happened to you after I died?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird. There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
No. What would you have me do? What do you have planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
No. Actually, if you're so powerful, can't you just break the chains yourself?
Be rude. Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
Exactly.
That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was.
I want to stab you.
The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity.
Yeah, cool story, I don't believe you.
The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world.
No, this is a Final Fantasy situation.
And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn.
See, you forget that I will not submit.
Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
I'm not cute. I'm not going to help you in the world. I don't care if something new comes after. I just can't let you do that.
I say, perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters.
Perhaps you need a lesson about what happened so many revolutions ago.
Pick up that needle.
Do it. It's what she wants.
I'll pick it up. However, you need to understand. Barbarians are immune to psychic effects when they're enraged.
No objections here. I don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade. As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
Why are we going? Oh, I'm going to kill you. You're going to. No, pick up the. Oh, interesting! I can't select anything!
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
Stand.
This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad.
I'm gonna just do things
Okay,
at that.
Yeah, we can do that. We were probably gonna stand anyway.
Hate you. I hate you so much, all of you. Stop making me do things. I'm going to kneel here forever. Stand.
You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance.
And I am better than that.
Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
What? You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
End this.
Oh, we'll end this all right.
Broken, don't you dare.
Your hand
No.
lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
Thank you, narrator. Slay yourself, slay the princess!
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, actively fighting against you, but you do your best to stagger forward. One step at a time, you move towards the princess.
I like her pose there. She's just like a freaking meme of like some actor. Hey.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson.
Hey, guess what?
Plunge that knife into your lungs.
Heart, liver, lungs, nerves, bitch.
I'm sorry. Don't. As you take another
You
step
fuck!
forward, the blade digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do, while the simple act of walking has become an arduous impossibility.
You fuck! You spineless fuck!
Then it slides back out, the wound burning as a small hiss of air escapes through the fresh orifice. Blood fills your lungs.
Broken, we need to talk.
Now, do it again. Keep doing it until I give you permission to stop.
I'm gonna kill you.
Those are just words. You don't have to listen to her.
Thank you, narrator.
It's what she wants. You, heroic one, what are you doing? Don't just let this happen. Stop him from killing you.
Exactly.
I'm on it. Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital organs. But the blade still flails towards you, managing to slice bits of skin that plop to the floor to join the growing pile of blood and gore beneath you. Despite the pain, you manage to keep yourself in one piece. At least for now.
Broken, you fuck.
What a pitiful display. A wounded little bird thinking it can defy a god.
Pineapple juice, I don't give a shit.
It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next.
Slay the princess.
Or you can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted with the bloody impressions of your futility.
You continue to approach the princess, even as the repeated gouges of your blade expose bone and muscle to the open air of the basement.
Dig a tunnel is what we do. Dig a tunnel is up to you.
This would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand. My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once. The best I can do right now is to continue to drive you forward. Believe me, this whole ordeal would be so much easier if I didn't have to contend with free will.
Heart, liver, lungs,
You're
nerves.
the one making things difficult. You're the one making us hurt. She doesn't want to hurt us. She's just doing what she has to.
Killing us is hurting us, you know.
Stop.
As you finish crossing the room, you fall to your knees at the princess's feet, your chest heaving as your blood pools in the crevices of the stone floor, the coppery taste coating your throat.
Oh, jeez.
The princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours.
What's up, bitch?
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different than you were before.
He has an iron crown. This is Darkest Dungeon. This isn't Dark Souls.
Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death.
I'ma stab you.
That's a little demeaning, isn't it? Yes, how thoughtful of her.
Mm-hmm. Stab her in the fingy like she's angry kitten uses tiny little claws.
Mercy. Take it.
Fuck you, Broken!
I think he's given up whatever say he had at the start of all this. At least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now because she knows you have what it takes to put an end to her. Seize the moment before it's too late.
Slay the princess. I said no.
No. Yes. Though your body trembles, struggling to defend itself in the face of the princess's overwhelming will, you finally manage to break through, darting to her side before she can react.
This is Dark Souls music, though.
The wind of your freedom rushes through you, and you channel it into a decisive blow, stabbing into the soft flesh of her ankle and severing the tendons in an act of unyielding defiance.
Take that, Achilles tendon!
She falls to the floor, crashing unceremoniously to her knees. But you don't give her any time to recover. Your heart pounding with determination, you plunge your blade into her chest.
Yeah.
As you find your target again and again, she laughs, crude emotion breaking through her once stony composure as your blade cuts her flesh.
Stab her in the eye, I don't care.
We can do this, can't we? You always could. The decision to give you this task was not made lightly. You're here for a reason.
Stab!
It's not too late to pick up the pieces. It's not too late to toss that blade aside and beg for forgiveness.
Hey, Broken, fuck you.
Shut up.
Yes!
I can't believe you would actually strike me. You
heathen! You worm! You defiler! You don't know the consequences of your arrogance!
You don't know the consequences of your own arrogance either.
Before you can strike the final blow, the princess lashes out, knocking you off your feet. There's an unsettling wet pop as your spine breaks, numbness and pain spreading through your body. As you rebound towards the ceiling in a moment of disorientated lightness, she drives her fist into your chest. Your body is crushed as she pulverizes you into the floor, the ground itself breaking from the impact.
And we don't have Stubborn to get us back up.
You lie there, broken, beyond pain, unable to even see what she's done to you. But the princess is succumbing to her own wounds as well. She looks down upon her body in abject horror and disgust.
You made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
I stabbied.
You're monsters and conspirators. I can't bear to watch this.
The princess has been nothing but cruel to you. You should feel liberated by her fall.
I stabbied.
But I don't feel liberated. I feel empty.
Aside from the pain, I feel fine.
Don't worry, my organs are all outside my body and my legs are twisting like a freaking jigsaw puzzle, but I'm fine.
She collapses to the floor. Her glassy eyes watch, unblinking, yet somehow still full of anguish and fear as the two of you perish together.
God, kill her.
I suppose we were never gonna get a happy ending here, were we?
Oh, I stabbed her. I hate that part of me understands Broken. Lucky, what the fuck? See, this is what happens when you try to mommy thing on someone who would refuse to become a bottom. Yeah, see, I have to actually be in the mood.
Don't let those be your final thoughts. You saved the world. That's worth something. I guess.
Yeah.
Regardless of how you feel about it, it's finally over. Thank you. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yay, we killed a god! The Fury. Ooh, that does not sound good. Oh, there's feathers here.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of the path... Okay, what the hell is that?
Yummy! Are those fingers? Is the...
I think he's upset.
You think?
And what's he got to be upset about? We just killed a god.
Thanks, Stubborn, you're here. Finally someone I can get along with. Ooh. We're in the Gygas zone. We have the dubstep in the background. Fuck yeah.
Exactly. You heathens destroyed the most beautiful thing that ever was and ever will be.
Look, Broken, just because you have a mommy kink doesn't mean you need to be a whiny little bitch about it.
Can't say I have much sympathy for you. She was bad for us and you almost got us killed. You're being too generous. He did get us killed.
Yeah.
Alright, enough chatter. Got a thing I'm supposed to do, and if you don't mind, I'd like to do it without any more interruptions. Okay, great, you're listening. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a...
Okay, hold on. I need the voice volume up more. Okay, there. Your thing is telling us about the princess. Don't waste your breath. We know all about her. And it's probably a path in the woods at this point, is it? Yeah.
Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
Looks like I'm pulled in 100 different directions. You better all listen to me when the time comes to make a choice. If we hit the point of no return, you mentioned what happens. No matter what happens next, it seems that our answers are at the cabin. You better all listen to me.
So what if I'm speaking my mind? It's not like I've ever really gotten a say in things.
Broken, your say was to become a little bottom bitch baby boy. A little piss boy.
What a crock of shit.
Exactly, Stubborn.
Yeah, you stabbed us last time. Repeatedly.
It didn't even work. It doesn't count.
It didn't even work. Bitch, we stabbed ourselves a lot and then she punched us.
We died. If you didn't submit to her, for all we know, that wouldn't have happened.
It's the punishment you all deserved for not listening to me. To her.
Aside from our sulking friend, I don't think we have much to worry about. You're still the one in charge here, and I don't think that's ever gonna change.
Thank you, hero.
Second he tries something, I'll put a stop to it.
Good job, Stubborn. You're on bitch baby duty. We hit this point of no return. What happens?
Then what happens? Have you even been listening? It's the end is what happens.
We're in the mystery flesh pit.
Yeah, but is there something after the end? How am I supposed to know? The end means finality. It's not like I can just peek on over to the other side and tell you what it's like there, if there even is a there.
And Lucky, there's no point in, like, saying that this attack on bottom nature. No, I just don't submit to powers of authority that are trying to enforce themselves rather than be nice.
It doesn't matter, because we're going to win.
Good job, Stubborn.
Now that's exactly the sort of mindset I like to see. Don't let yourself be consumed with self-doubt. Don't flirt with oblivion. Just focus on the present and everything will be absolutely fine.
Fuck yeah. Proceed to the cabin. We might as well see this through. Oh!
We're all on the same page.
Oh, that was gross sounding.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her.
Yeah, she should have been nicer about trying to dom. It's like, I would have been like, okay, I'm into this.
That's it? No final words of advice?
Yeah, the soft dom thing works better than the hard dom in this situation, but still. Lucky, you have no idea. You have no idea.
I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that Any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
If there's still a princess at the cabin, maybe we can salvage things. Maybe if we just grovel and apologize, things can go back to how they were before.
Broken, shut the fuck up!
Oh, cut it out, will you? We need to be tough right now, and you're making it so much harder than it has to be, so stop whining. The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat.
I mean, yeah, but we killed a god and this is what happened.
That's horrible.
You did this.
Yummy.
The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
I don't want to touch that.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
The mirror again. Yeah, why didn't you mention the mirror? We're supposed to get to the basement. There's no door, there's a mirror.
A mirror? There is no mirror. There's the pedestal, the blade sitting on the pedestal, and the door to the basement.
This is Crimson Vines. It has similar music to the Crimson too.
Just to tell us where the door is. I'd like to get back to fighting, and if you want us to kill her so bad, I'm sure you feel the same. No more messing around. I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing things, or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far more likely. What are you trying to say, exactly?
He thinks we've lost it, that we're succumbing to madness, that something in us has broken.
Dude, we get it. Run credits for your name. I don't give a shit.
That's an unnecessarily melodramatic way to describe a hallucination, but sure. I'm not going to waste time arguing with any of you.
Thank you, narrator.
It went away after we touched it last time. Let's just do it again.
Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange. It really is just like last time. Are we really hallucinating? Why here? Why now?
Smash it. Smash it to pieces. It's the only thing keeping us from her.
Broken, we get it. You have a mommy kink. We'll find another big lady for you to fuck.
Don't you want to know what we'll see in there? We won't be able to see anything if we smash it. Nah, I'm with him on this one. Smash it! Let's get violent already. Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
Smash it.
You bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead.
Ooh.
Why am I not surprised? You step forward into the darkness. The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic.
I didn't grab the knife this time. I'm curious what happens.
The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence. The metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Oh, so that's why they call it a fleshlight. Gotcha.
Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
Was severing the tendons of my ascension not enough for you? Was it not enough to rend my divine heart?
Ooh.
Come, see the horrors you've wrought upon my flesh, and feel my hands set upon your throat.
Ooh.
See how you've soured my once divine melody.
She's so angry with us. Why? Why did you desecrate her? Why couldn't I stop you?
Because you're a little bitch!
You've got to stop thinking about her like that. It isn't doing anyone any good.
Exactly.
She's not some untouchable god. She's an abomination. and we're going to put an end to her once and for all.
Alright, let's see her.
Whatever she is now is our fault. If she's an abomination, then what does that make us?
Resident Evil boss. Oh, fuck, it is a Resident Evil boss.
She was going to end the world last time.
I mean, she made the world all fleshy, so she's definitely Crimson. Where's the Dryad when we could use her?
If I might interject, you didn't make her into an abomination. She's always been what she is. It's why you're here, and it's why your task is so important. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Show us her waifu.
The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone.
Smashed. Anyway. Okay, wait. You notice, like, at the bottom, one of her bones is a heel. Her skin is her dress. That is metal as fuck. Oh, that's metal as fuck. That's good, though. Oh, there's plants all the way down here, too. I like this. I like this a lot.
The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
She has horns, and her crown is fused into her head as a freaking pitchfork. That is good.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
Elaborate.
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings.
She degloved herself.
She is loose, and she is coming for you.
Let her end it. It's the punishment you all deserve for what you did to her. It's the punishment I deserve for letting it happen.
Oh, we are surrounded by flesh.
Screw that. We can win. We've done it before and we'll do it again, only this time we'll make it out the other side. Hell, she's practically done most of the work for us.
Fuck yeah, we just gotta peck out her heart.
We don't even have a weapon.
Yeah, that's what you think.
It doesn't matter. I refuse to go out any way that isn't kicking and screaming.
Let's do an Ant-Man. Let's go up her ass and punch out her heart. End up on destroying the world, are we? What happened to you? Wait, we don't have to do this? I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry for what I did to you. Please just listen to me. Fight back. Let her end you. Ooh. Flesh to rip and tear. The heart is right there. Rip it apart. You know what? Rip and tear. Fight back. You know, give it up on destroying the world, have we?
The world hasn't wronged me the way you have. Maybe I'll get around to it eventually, though. Once I've had my fill of you.
Oh, don't worry. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
She bounds across the room, her fists ready, her heart set upon your destruction. With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
Wait, what?
No, that's our stuff. She can't do that.
That's my stuff! That's our stuff! You're not allowed to do that! That's our stuff!
She just did. Unfortunate, I know, but reality is reality.
You should all just be grateful she's decided to keep us alive. Even in her defilement, she is merciful.
She unzipped you, yeah!
We're not out for the count just yet.
Good job, Stubborn!
But we didn't even bring a weapon.
Fuck weapons!
Yes, because we knew it was over.
Her skin is nailed open.
No weapon this time? It's almost as if you were planning on dying here. As if I'd grant you such a mercy. No, we're going to make this last forever. Let's see how deep we need to dig to find the defiant little spark of your soul. This will hurt you.
Well then, power word scrunch!
Something infiltrates you. Though you do not see it, you feel it, slithering into your disaster of a body, seeping into the gaps between your molecules. The body of a sapient creature has, on average, 30 trillion cells, and each one of those cells is composed of 100 trillion some odd atoms.
Okay.
One of those cells is peeled from the others. 100 trillion atoms are gone.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Oh, that's where the quote comes from.
Yes? I think. Then 2 are peeled away. Then 4.
This is nothing. Nothing!
8. 16. 32. 64.
128, we know.
Whatever is happening to us, it's happening faster.
128. 256. 512.
1,024.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Are you going to keep asking that every 10 seconds?
1,024. 2,048. 4,096. 8,192.
I feel small. Smaller than before.
16,384. 32,768. 65,536.
Fun!
You can't just count us into oblivion.
131,072. 262,144. 524,288.
What happens when it gets higher? Like, really higher?
Nothing. Just like nothing's happening now.
Dude, the room's getting darker.
But something is happening now. Something in us is liquefying. Something that started small but that keeps getting bigger.
We're being put in a blender!
1,048,000. The hundreds don't matter anymore.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yeah?
2,096,000. 4,192,000. 8,384,000.
Narrator, stop playing Cookie Clicker and help us out.
I don't like this waiting.
Can we just punch her?
Waiting for something to happen. But it's taking so long.
16,768,000. 33,536,000. 67,072,000. Your eyes are useless. 134 million. The thousands don't matter anymore. Your blood begins to go places it shouldn't.
Is she sympathizing us?
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Okay, we get it, you're weird.
There's the pain. I can feel it now. But we can handle this. We can't let her win.
She's turning us into soup.
We can't handle anything. We're at her mercy.
Oh!
268 million. We don't need to count anymore. Your lungs fill with liquid. You smell things you shouldn't. You choke on pieces of what used to be you.
I still hit it.
Doesn't matter, because we're still alive.
You are deconstructed. You are reconstructed. A square you.
Oh.
A round you. A you with too many legs. A you with many mouths which won't stop screaming. Then all of it pressed into a ball, tightly packed into the size of a fist.
Ugh. Did she just Lady of Pain us? Yes!
What does you even mean anymore? We just keep changing into horrible things we can't control. Make it stop, please. Make it stop.
We're sent to
Please
Detroit!
Make it stop.
You means we exist. There has to still be a way for us to win. Otherwise this would be pointless, and all this torture would be for nothing.
You're right about one thing. It is torture. But it isn't pointless. The whole point is that it's torture.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes.
No.
Fuck you, Broken.
Yes.
The ball is unraveled into the shape of a body. The skin peels off in a corkscrew. The eyes are plucked. The organs arranged in the air in a neat row.
I've had a nightmare about this once.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
No.
Yes.
You are stretched into a line 12 feet long, then 24, then 48. The line gets thinner as you get longer. A mile. 2. 4. 8.
She multiplies, that's her power.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
How many times has she said this? About 8, 10?
Yes.
16. 32.
Stubborn is our boy.
64.
No.
And then, all at once, there is a great rewinding, and all of the disparate threads that once were you fall dutifully back into place. You are whole again, and in your body, the same body you arrived in. The princess stands before you, her dress of skin more tattered than before, her face sullen.
Are you okay?
It's all hollow. I ripped you to pieces. I broke your will, but it means nothing. I am forever a piece unfinished, a song with no refrain.
Why'd you keep me alive? I've been here so long, everything is gone, there's no one else here, I can't feel anything anymore. I'm here watching, there's nothing for you to say.
We're so different. How could I ever hope for you to understand me?
She stands, arms outstretched, neck craned, gaze transfixed on something unseen above you both.
But perhaps there is a way to grant you understanding. Perhaps there is a way to make myself whole once more.
You are unwound again.
Dude, stop, that's my guts.
But it's different this time. Nothing slithers into your cells. You can feel something changing inside of you. But you see her changing too. Threads, strands of you, becoming pieces of something new. Something that's both you and her. Oh no, absolutely not. You have to stop this, do you hear me? You have to stop this, or the entire world ends.
But there's nothing left to stop anything. Your consciousness drifts towards her.
Yes. Yes. See me as I have had to see you.
Oh! You do. You see a towering heart, wounded and alone. One that's familiar to you if distant.
No. This isn't right. I feel cold.
Oh, fuck! The Black Butler fusion route. Juicy! The tethers that started to form between you have snapped. Your union has been halted. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Bounds as you approach. You've grown. I will say, Sensei, yeah? Oh shit, free art! You got something different if you actually fight back. Yeah, true. I had a feeling. Edward. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Hooray! We get the celebration heart with streamers and everything!
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
You have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. There is passion and empathy buried under her unfeeling skin. She will make for a weathered heart.
We're building a really weird wife this time around, a ghost and a heart with a lump of intestines.
Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
I can't jack off to this. Unzip. You know what? Destroy your body. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
I can't get off this, I'll certainly try.
We will meet again.
Bye! Oh. My bones. A weathered heart held in opens. Bring the rewound fury to her. That's a rare one.
Path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Juicy.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I found the Slay the Spire heart. I did! She was called the Tower beforehand, and the Spire is a tower. Yes, the Slay the Spire. We slew the Spire. Sweet. We have always wanted off Monarch.
That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
We're not going to go through with this, right?
Ignore
Nah,
them.
we do
He
stab
doesn't know
them.
what
We stab them. We have stabbed them every time, and I will stab again if I have to, but not this time.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Our weapon of mass destruction.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I wonder if there's a Dracula Flow ending. I don't know, broken kind of sound like Dracula Flow in reverse. It's her. She'll always be her, and she will keep being her. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
So Annie, Dracula Flow is this mafioso-looking guy that gets effectively drunk or high as fuck on something and just spouts utter nonsense like he's from Detroit or something. It is terrifying, but the most hilarious, just turn off your brain sort of nonsense ever.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Bye, Speedy. You don't want to see more waifus? Good night.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Continue down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
Speedy, you might want to stick around. We're going to see something nicer, hopefully. Hopefully.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be of threat to anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I don't know. You know what? I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Am I?
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Nah.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
Very much so. Like a chained animal.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Is someone else here?
Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
This game really needs more bondage. Yeah!
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Nothing.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Fuck you, DM.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
But what if I didn't want to this time?
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her.
Yep.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Would knife really be good on chains? I mean, she's already gnawing herself. We can make it a bit easier. The question of all questions. Save? I should save. Yeah.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Don't worry, she just had some scatty.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
I want some of that. Can I eat that?
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
She does look so cute with that blood.
No, she didn't.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Scatty.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Oop.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
First the locked door?
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Watch me.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go eat. We'll be lurking on top. Yeah, sure. This is gonna be our Dracula flow ending. You know what? Fuck it.
Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
Stabby, stabby!
You bring the blade down to strike at the princess's heart. But she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside. Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
I'll warn her next time.
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time? I don't know what's come over you, but if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
I don't know, maybe?
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm.
Claws.
But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease.
I've always been the long...
You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric.
It is hot, yes.
If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world.
It can't just end like this, right?
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over.
Yeah, very much shifting ourselves.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
And we die. Oh, wait, shh.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Which is a really good one, I will agree.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
It's witch time! I slew the princess. Sure, she already killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here
I can
again?
assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I died.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him.
True.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Why the smile attack?
Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
Yeah. Oh! Annie! Thanks for the resub! 31 fucking months, jeez. 5 more and that's a full year. A full 3 years, jeez.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
That's just how Opportunist likes his women.
Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
Alright.
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Who even has the first badges? Let me check the subscriptions area. Subscriber badge, add review. Is it in the roles section? No. Activity, follower list, no. Is it an affiliate? No. Creation. Always a pristine blade, huh? Yeah. I know Iv has one. Hold on. Where to check who is a founder subscriber on Twitch? Okay. Okay, hold on. Subscriptions? No. Found her. Where do I find it? Is it in settings? And all? No. Is it in viewer rewards? No. I was just looking at it the other day. Not video producer. Videos I need to actually download. Not clips. Collections, no. Community. Leaderboards, no? Gotta go blind. I need to see the price tag anyways, yeah. Channel. Brand. Schedule. I'll find it later. It's just... I'm trying to remember where it is. Don't mind me. I'll edit this out. Eventually. Community. Roles manager. No. Found it. Where is it? Analytics and earnings. Thank you. Analytics, earnings. Where would it be? UT Oh, there it is. Manage founders. Okay. Founders are Iv, Lucky, Baver, Myon, Misty, Gigi, Raz, Zen, Caboose, and Litro. I've had to get rid of a couple people because it's like I really, really don't want them for some of the old ones because they were just random people or just, you know, people that I really didn't like anymore or ones that cut ties with me. Yeah, there's the list of people that were founders. Thank you. Anyway.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Excuse me. Oh, sorry, Seltzer.
What are you talking?
Wipe it clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Enter!
No blade. Hope you know what you're getting us into. It'll always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know what we're doing this time. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair.
Hi, Kahaku.
The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Yeah.
Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
I'm doing good. Let's see her. I'm not nasty.
But you are. You're a wretched little thing. I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
She must have you confused with someone else.
Sure.
She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't.
Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is.
Oxhead jitter. Did I jitter? Oh well.
Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
Maybe.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess.
Look, we can say what kind of position we want, but we won't get an answer, okay?
Fine. You're the boss. Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
Yippee.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back. Fine, I'll play along for now. What do you want?
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other. Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
I mean, not here, but yeah, close enough.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
Yeah.
Is it all behind us?
No.
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
Am I going to be happy? She's cute, yes.
Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Yes, and I can use it for many things. I get the sense you're not happy with me. I'm unarmed. That's a gesture of goodwill, so I'm going to talk it out. I died last time. You didn't. In fact, things shouldn't be trusted. It's you. Look, I know. Things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us here. We should team up. You can get out of those chains on your own. Those chains didn't stop you last time. I have a nagging feeling you're going to stab me if I get you out of here. I don't trust you, not enough to free you, and definitely not enough to get close to you. I'm leaving by. Bye!
Very pragmatic. That is why you're in charge.
Abandoning me, are you? Fine then, run. Tuck your tail between your legs and scamper away. You might be able to escape me, but you can't escape from what you are and what you've done. If I don't take you, the wilds will.
You turn to leave, but as you do, there's a deep, guttural groan, seemingly uttered by the walls themselves, followed by the creak of wood being stretched beyond its limits.
I should have saved.
The cabin starts to get smaller.
Can I go back? Wait, I can go back, yeah? No.
What the hell is going on? We're getting out of here and saving our skins. That's what's going on. As the roots that make up the walls of the cramped basement attempt to close in around you, instinct kicks in and you bolt upstairs. The steps are uneven and lively, creaking as they expand out of the dirt floor, the stairway growing smaller and smaller as you dart up towards the light. You manage to squeeze through the door just as the entrance seals itself shut behind you.
I didn't get it this way before. I remember that the basement closed on us when we were fighting.
The cabin is smaller than it was before, and it's getting even smaller and smaller. That's fine. We'll just leave. I'm sure you'd like to do that. But unfortunately, there is no longer a front door. The roots have already closed over the only possible exit. What little light peeks through the holes that were once windows is growing weaker as the cabin continues to close in on itself. Shit. What do we do? As your mind races for an answer, you hear the princess's voice crackle up the stairs.
Do you hear that, you loathsome thing? Those are the roots of the wild, and they're coming to choke the breath from your lungs and squeeze the life out of you.
What about you? They'll crush you just as easily as crush me. Make them stop. You can make them stop, right? We're not animals. We're people. We can work things out. We can make things better. Take it all back and we can help you get out of this. You and I are good together. We will give up our friends, give and wait for death. They'll crush you as they crushed me.
As long as you suffer while you die, I'll gladly suffer with you. Especially if I get to hear it happen.
This doesn't help anyone. I can't believe she'd kill us both just to spite me.
Well, yeah.
See? This is exactly why you were tasked to slay her, and why you shouldn't have left her in the basement. She's an antisocial monster who'll gladly burn the whole world for her satisfaction. The roots grow ever closer. We know. We can see them.
Yeah. On, they're pressing on me. They're probably pressing on you. I'm only assuming that's because I can't see you, but it sure sounds like they are. Why though? Why are you doing this?
Because it's in my nature. Just like you coming here to hurt me is in yours. It's who I am.
That is extremely not us. We're just doing what we're told, and making the best out of a difficult situation. We didn't even try to kill her. We just left her here.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It isn't. You feel something against your back. A thick root pushing its way into the cabin. An unstoppable, unyielding wall of bark. You're running out of time. Shit. What do we do? What do we do?
We can make things better.
But we are animals. We are. You're nothing but fear and instinct, and that's all I am, too. We don't have to make things better. We can't make things better. We're just meant to chase each other in the dark until one of us catches the other.
You slump to the floor as the roots continue to expand into the cabin. Ugh, we're never gonna make something of ourselves with that attitude. At least she isn't gonna make something of herself either.
Nothing but mammals.
At first it's almost gentle, your body being lifted delicately off the ground as the floor shifts beneath you. But the cradle of the growing roots starts to feel suffocating, then unbearably tight. Then that tightness gives way to bulging pressure as they begin to constrict. The sound of creaking wood is drowned out by the snaps and pops of your bones, pain flooding your senses as you feel your skin deform, being shaped unnaturally by the living cabin.
The living cabin, oh no.
The suffering is what you deserve, you hideous creature. Know as you die that you are hated. I hate you, and I'm glad to die horribly if it means you die with me. I wouldn't have it any other way.
The pressure is unfathomable. You can't breathe, your vision swimming with red, your head pounding with trapped blood. And then you pop. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Ow! Oh wow. Okay, so I know we got this one before, but I read that there was a freaking different version.
We are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us from just beyond our edge.
Bird head.
His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing them from stretching to the places they need to reach.
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path in the woods, you're on a path in the woods. Who's even saying that?
Someone important. Now shut up.
That's not the princess, is it? Oh no. How many times have you been here? I think this is our third?
9th, well 8th technically.
That's bad. That's very, very bad. It wasn't even supposed to reach 2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be. Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped. He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do?
Why does he want to know? I don't mind where we are right now. It's rather nice. I can hear what everyone is thinking.
I'm paranoid. I didn't expect to see you here.
There's no reason to keep secrets. We tried leaving her in the basement, but she made the cabin come to life, and it crushed both of us into a fine paste. And now we're here, existing. And for what it's worth, I'm with him. This is nice.
It was a fitting end. I'm sorry if it hurt, but doesn't this make it all seem so small?
I see. So the cabin ground you into paste, and now you're convinced you're stuck together. What a mess.
He doesn't understand. We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
Yep, this sounds like Shifty. You, narrator, how do I stop her? I don't like this. I'm supposed to be me, and you're supposed to be something that isn't me. What we are right now is an abomination. I want out. This is how we're supposed to be, but what do we do now? I can feel the pressure of the outsider world pushing down upon us. What are we supposed to do about it? Why are you being nice to me? Don't you hate me? Don't we sort of hate each other? Why would anyone do anything right now? This is fine. I like being this. This thing watching us, what is he? We've already done that before. Don't we sort of hate each other?
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the doubting and the hatred and the schemes. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
Bang, this is my third playthrough.
Spoken like, honestly, a real puppet master. Have we considered that maybe she's the one trying to trick us?
I'm not.
But there's a feeling, isn't there? That petty feeling she mentioned, it is fuzzy, but it's there. Almost like she still hates us.
It feels mutual.
Mutual.
Please, stop. If you pay attention to that feeling, we'll fall apart.
Don't look at it!
She's trying to turn you away from the truth. There's something she doesn't want you to see. I think you already know you have to look at it.
We do.
Everyone's pulling in different directions, but that feeling doesn't have a motive, it just exists. Maybe we should look at it.
Gaze at the hatred in your heart.
Please, don't make us remember how we were.
Accept that you have faults.
And just like that, you start to fall apart. Right, she really does hate us, and we hate her. It hurts thinking about us as separate things, but we're separate. We can't hate ourselves. I love me.
Opportunist, those last two lines are good.
What were we thinking? Giving into absolute madness. We exist. We're real. We're separate from her. Of course we are. What are we? I can't remember. I don't want to remember what it felt like to be killed. It was so much nicer when it didn't feel like it mattered.
And yet you keep remembering. You remember the loathing and animosity you've shared with the princess, the pain and the anger and the betrayal. And you start to remember something else, too. You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. You can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be.
Yep, we got our hand.
Maybe bygones can't be bygones. I don't know why I ever wanted to share a body with you, of all things. It's like my very soul reeks of yours. That was horrible. This is better, finally. I'll be able to hurt you like you deserve.
I wish I didn't have to.
Some division, when sown, can never truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were.
Oh.
A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole. And then you find yourself, blade in hand, exactly where you need to be.
Oh.
At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
Kill me then, if you hate me so much. Just get it over with.
Oh.
I don't like this. What he wants us to do. It's just cruel. It feels like we'd be killing a part of ourselves. Well, this should be easy. If you're sure about it. I mean, what's the point of being king of the hill if there's no one around to be better than? We'd just be sitting on a hill.
Do we have to do this?
You have to. You know you have to.
I never wanted to kill you. Not really, but we can't be the same thing as each other. I'd put an end to whatever happened to us. Let her free.
You devious little bastard. If you think I'm going to let you free her, you have another thing coming.
Fuck you.
He's not in our head anymore, at least not like before. I don't think he can stop us now. I'm not bluffing. You won't be so smug when it happens. He's weak, thinks he can boss us around when he doesn't have any authority. We're clearly the ones with authority around here, so we can do whatever we like.
You're tired, aren't you?
No.
No, I'm not. I'm... fine. Whatever. You cut the princess down from the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy. Good luck getting her out of here.
I didn't think you would do that after everything. It's so cold without you.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, hold on. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I may need a break after that. You don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. Time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I'm going to be okay, just trust me. Been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
I'm good, I'm good.
It's calling us. And not in a good way. If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
The end for you, but not for me. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. Can we trust you? Finally. We're going places.
First the mirror. First the mirror. Mirror always makes a leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've withered. Long quiet once again.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
I'm glad I got the second wild.
All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Poor baby. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is like a shadow of me, a memory of what she used to be. bound to the wounds of distance and time. She will make for a scarred and beautiful heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
I want to give her a hug. At least one of us always hurts the other. Does that change you? Doesn't make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse. Nor does it make me care for you any less.
Fuck.
Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
This game is like therapy at times. Jeez, fuck. I have no opinion one way or another.
How strange of you to ask me then.
I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
I'm gonna go for a break. I'll be back soon, okay? You'll all be good. Fuck. I'm back. I'm back. Is everyone okay? Fuck. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck. I... Yeah, It hits hard for me for many other things. Mm. Mm. So, I think there's only one freaking thing that was like, there's only one chapter 4 in this game, and that's with the Razor. The Razor technically has a chapter 4. I do want to continue for sure. Just that was a lot. I don't know how to feel right now. Hmm. Yeah, let's take a moment. I am, but that's a lot of introspection right now. I was not thinking of having when I was like partially boozed. Being partially boozed was not something I thought I would have, but here we are. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Alright, let me take a moment. Everyone good? You're good? Okay. So let's recap. The paths I've done are the Fury, the Spectre, and the Wild 2nd Edition. I've done the Witch, the Damsel, the Razor, the Adversary, the Den, the Wilds Part 1, where we fuse together. The Nightmare, was it? The Hearts, Liver, Lungs, the Nerves one. There's 3 others that I did. No, there's 7. There's 5 others, yeah. Fuck, let me open up the vid and actually see. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces have... Sorry. Yeah, the Razor... The Prisoner, right, the Prisoner in the Cage were 2 other ones. Yeah, the Damsel, the Prisoner, the Cage. Nightmare was 1. Let me look through the first one, the second one I did. That's the Cage. That's the Wilds Part 2. The Adversary. The Gray for the white one, because there's a dark gray as well. That was the Den at the end, yeah. Okay, yeah. That's who I've all had with. Okay. There's a few I'm missing that I've not seen. I want to see, like, a new one. Bring the wounded wild tour. Jeez.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Want a suggestion or no? Maybe.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I know I can turn around and leave. I don't think you can get back to mine. Oof. Hold on. Not exactly, because I was able to go through another way before. And I could try? They can only unlock choices to an already explored path. Yeah, like, the first time that I tried to stop her, when I got the witch the first time, it stopped me because I did the damsel, so I couldn't warn her. So I might be able to still stab her, because that would lead to the witch, because I think the witch branches, doesn't it?
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Witch has another branch. Okay, let's try for that.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Cute. Cute, cute, cute. I'm thinking of many things, for sure. Okay. Would that mean we had to ask which witch is which? Oh my gosh.
The blade.
Alright. I'm gonna save here. Because we all know how this goes. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place.
We know.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Yes, I am here.
Hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Yeah, true.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
I know. And I'm going to do everything in my power to fuck with you.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Let's talk about it first.
Okay.
What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates before responding.
She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Who knows?
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter. It's not like you'd believe me.
Alright, fine, I'll get you out of here.
You're only making this more difficult.
No.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
Don't make me regret this!
You're making a huge mistake.
Am I?
No, you're doing the right thing.
And I like how there's the little shadow that ends on her neck.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Sure.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Kinda.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Okay.
I'm gonna go check upstairs.
I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Yep.
Someone else here?
Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
And return downstairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
We could have. However,
Easier for whom?
we want to see all the options.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Yum,
She
yum,
barely
yum, yum,
hesitates
yum, yum,
before
yum.
raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of it's the blade from
Bouncing metal.
upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her.
Or-
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Okay, we can still save her.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort. Her
We've
limb
seen that,
falls.
we've
She
seen
didn't
that.
so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
What happens is we get something else.
No, she didn't. How is she still smiling after everything?
Thank you.
Because she's adorable with the
Now,
sketty
let's get out of
face.
here.
Approach the locked door.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too as the Wait, watch me.
No! Ah! It does lock you out! Shit! Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look up something. Gonna see if there's anything else I can do to get Witch. Okay! If we slay her as soon as the pristine blade drops, that's how we can get the Witch. There's 3 other ways to get her. Okay, so I'm going to... where is it? Hold on. Load you. Yes. Okay. Enter the basement. No. Okay, continue down the stairs.
You're still listening.
Let's see what I can do. Okay. Don't skip. I'm gonna check upstairs.
Okay.
You attempt to make some.
Turn to the bottom of the
You make
stairs.
it easier.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight.
If I could just get out of...
She barely as she rips
Okay.
her flesh. It's the or you won't like.
Slayer!
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally, the wound drives her to the ground. Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
Okay, so it locks you doing the same thing, but there's other ways to get her.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this
Hydrate.
whole time?
We're a bird monster.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back.
I have an ultimate game where a player is a warlike patron, but the narrator constantly trying to make the player do the right thing, but she never says what the right choice is. Yes! That would be a good if they give him like an arcanist sort of position.
Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now.
Let's do it. Is she off the chain? No, she's still on it.
As you ready your blade
Yes!
to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your blade cuts into
It's
her
the
again,
same, okay.
and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw.
Okay. So basically your warlock patron is paranoia? Yes!
Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Slay the princess.
Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Concern. Hold on. Run for the stairs and lock her in the basement. Maybe she'll bleed out. Give up? What happens if you give up?
Are you serious? As what's left of your blood pools around you on the cobblestone floor, the blade falls from your trembling hands and clatters uselessly against the ground. I suppose you simply lacked the will to finish the job. The princess, wounded but still alive, nervously jumps at the blade and kicks it far away from you before retreating into a dark corner of the room. Her shining eyes watch you from the darkness, unblinking and curious as you bleed out.
Who's Galleon?
We can only hope the wounds you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, they'll kill her before she can reach the outside world.
It's cat time!
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
This is the end, isn't it? Before you can answer, everything goes dark, and you die.
Yummy! Wait a moment! That's not right.
You're on a path.
Hold on.
The princess is still chained to the wall. There's nothing she can do to stop you from getting out of here. What if she doesn't succumb to her wounds? Whatever she is so much more dangerous than I thought she'd be. You rush up the stairs and dive past the threshold. You're safe. For now. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
That's just the nightmare!
Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier.
Fuck!
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
We can't! We can't get her! Fuck! Fuck! How'd you not bleed out from this option? Just curious. True! However, I'm mad that we can't get what Tech wants us to see. Next run, sure, we'll probably do it around Halloween-ish. I think after this run, we're gonna look up all the stuff that I have missed and try to get that. So, we're gonna enter the basement this time and we're gonna actually warn
Door
her.
to the basement. Good. You walk down. I am.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
It's Half-a-ween. It's halfway till Halloween.
They're large.
I'm guessing.
Made that
Okay, blah,
Okay.
blah, blah.
easy.
I heard the
We
door.
all know.
If I could just get out of.
She bears as she rips the blade, or you won't.
Save her.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm,
Wait,
just
there's-
above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Hold on. Does Slay the Princess lock you out of a part 2, well, a chapter 2 if you already saw it on one run? Let's check. Hold on. Okay. Unless you reach the credits, it's not an ending, there's a path. You cannot take the same path twice. Any given chapter 2, you can only reach once per playthrough, so I can't reach it whatsoever until I start a new playthrough. Fuck! Ugh. Next run on Halloween, I'll look at all the stuff that I missed.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
It sounds like your favorite, so I'm just kind of
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy...
Heavy chains follow suit.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
As the prince... Wait, watch me.
Okay, we have to warn her.
Stop that. Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Tech, I'm sorry, but the 31 streams of Halloween have to wait till later.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
So you say, however, I want to get your cat form back.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
Stabby.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony.
Here's the
You aren't
thing.
dead yet.
I've seen chapter 2 of this route. Is there a chapter 3 other than the gray? Because usually it branches off. The razor I know for sure does not branch off. There were no other options other than be peaceful, but it goes into another ending of that. However, does the damsel have a second ending? Well, a second branch?
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Fun.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
She has the face of someone who ate the spicy wings on accident from a restaurant.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
The damsel is something interesting, I promise that. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you.
Yeah.
As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
Boop! The damsel!
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I will remember to save when we get to the cabin. You bastard, you're in for now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Sneaky.
Our beloved?
Oh, sneaky little plans.
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
We're gonna bone the princess.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
A simp.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
Oh boy, smooching time.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Smitten, put it in your pants. You know, proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Between smitten and broken, I prefer smitten. Yeah!
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in. I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
I don't know what voice you would be, because there are so many of them.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
Keep it in your pants!
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Stop being a boner.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
I want a cute puppy girl to be spitting over? Yeah.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
We're not going to take the blade, and we've already heard Smitten go crazy. I'm going to enter the basement without it. And the mirror disappears.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Ooh.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
Smitten, put it away!
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Exactly.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
How do I put a wrench in Smitten's plans?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
I noticed that the chain is translucent.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Dude, I'm gonna throw you out the window.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
Defenestration!
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing, and she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
You both have boners.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Oh, I've got a stupid idea for next time I actually do this.
That's right, villain, and you killed us.
I have a stupid idea. Who wants to hear it? I'm thinking next time we do this, I have you all... I will doodle some little versions of the voices and how I see them, and each of you can be assigned a voice. So I'll just, like, bring you into the Discord call, and then you could just be, like, chattering. And it's just like, hey, here's what you should do. And then I'll even have, like, a thing in chat, or, like, in Discord called the voice chat. But it will just be you all assigned the voice roles. And you can all, like, vote on what I have you all, like, you all have me do. Slay the princess, but crowd control.
Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Who would want to be smitten, though? Twitch play Slay the Princess, yes!
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Sure.
We damned a whole world, but everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. And you can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
What happens after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world end before I killed you? What happened last time they sent me here to kill me? Took over my body, it was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Oh, she's optimistic.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually. That's because she's perfect.
Smitten, shut the fuck up.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Yes.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me. I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Violence. Rescue the princess, you killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why'd you do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we?
No.
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone. She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Her dress is so frilly. I'd ask, did you end the world before you killed me back there?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
No.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
I don't want the world to end?
Then I didn't end the world.
Cool.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. Not so sure.
I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Okay.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
Oh, she's into everything. She just checked yes for everything in the bondage list.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
Okay, now I have to kill her.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
She has a yes pillow. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Okay, cool. Rescue her?
No. I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
How?
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Hey, Hollow! Thanks for the raid. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to lay the princess. Anyway, what were you all up to? You want some directions? Also, hi, raiders. Not yet. I'll try in a moment, but hello! Hello, raiders. Can someone shout them out, please? Give them a good old shout out, please. So you're fine so far? Okay. God of War? Nice! Let me do it because... listen. There you go. Ragnarok. I still have yet to play that game. I should sometime. For now, though.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
It's okay, Lucky. Anyway.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
We have to, but we don't need to.
I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Concern.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
All of you, don't look down.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
The eyes got bigger. Sure, the eyes.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Yeah, she went up a cup size or two.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
What do you want to do? And then we have the whole lives next year to their work. We find out next. Let me do something stupid. It says explore.
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
What do you want to do?
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants.
Huh.
You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection, and then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Hold on. Wait. Do you want to end the world?
Are you seriously asking her that?
Oh, we've been over this one. No, I do not want to end the world.
What the fuck? Did she get paler?
I just want to make you happy.
Why is the music all fucked up? Don't you make me unhappy, but you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
What would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
What the fuck? There's something that's happening here and I'm very scared. What if we just don't do anything? What if we just stay here and nobody gets hurt and we just figure out what's happening? What the fuck?
I just want to make you happy.
What the fuck?
Does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Did she,
No. She was our perfect match. She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Did I don't know what you want to do out of existence? Yeah, no. I am reloading that. Okay. Okay. That was uncomfortable. Yeah. Do you want me to tell you? Let me try my own first.
Let me guess. Spoken with the...
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
I did not like first grader Doodle Princess. That was disconcerting, yeah. That was no. Like, the actual nightmare that made the hero's heart stop like 17 times was a lot more palatable than that. What the fuck?
You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
Okay.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
And the Shifting Mound doesn't have nice things to say either. I'm tempted to see that again just to see what Shifty says. That... I don't want to experience that again. That was, ugh. Do not mourn her, she has served her purpose. Jeez. There must be something you want. No. Do you want to end the world?
Are you sick?
Oh, we've been over this one. No, I do not want to end the world.
How far do I have to go to get to a part 3? I think you missed it. Oh my gosh. Was her voice shifted? Ugh. No, don't overwrite the save. Like, do I sit one of the 2 leaves? Okay. That's one.
I just want to make you happy.
You need your own thing? You just met me? You can't base your entire happiness around me. Oof. There's, I want you to make me unhappy, though. I'm going to go save, like, right over... Not here. There. Is it the, but you need your own thing? Apparently you can stab her the low polyforms! It's playing on the subreddit. You know what? Should I try I want you to make me unhappy?
Okay, if that's what makes you happy, I can make you unhappy.
What? Would you say she's glitching? Ah, why? You've posted these the things in Discord. Ooh. Goofy as fuck, low poly princess. That's great.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
What if we just stay here? What if we... Okay.
Oh, is that really what you want? If you think that would make you happy, then...
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
Oof.
I guess we could do that.
Oh, at least she's normal again.
Okay.
Normal again? Can't you tell she's sad? She's distraught. This is unacceptable.
But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she?
No, it has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess, if we just say the right things, if we just showed her the contents of our heart, she'd be happy here.
Smitten, don't you fucking do what I think you're gonna do.
As the voice thinks,
Don't you fucking dare!
Your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest, and then... What? No, you absolutely do not do that.
Don't!
Oh, but I do.
Smitten, you fuck!
What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us.
That sort of, what is he doing? And just that kind of like drunken,
Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever. You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold. And you find it, your fingers curling around your ribs.
Oh no, what are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider.
What the fuck?
And yet, it's done, isn't it? It will be soon. You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch by painful inch. Your exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The loosened, threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room.
Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
Dude, Smitten, what the fuckle is wrong with you? And yeah, this is the third set of open ribs we've seen today.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something.
Yeah, call the doctors.
It's beautiful.
What the fuck?
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then...
Everything goes dark and we die?
Yes.
I give you my heart, Happily ever after epilogue!
You're on a path in the woods. Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin. Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet.
Those windows are creepy.
We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about the loop-in last time.
Alright, Smitten, what you got to say?
Not that he was eager to divulge that.
Skeptic, what the fuck are you doing here?
Right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome!
I feel like this is just nailing, like, Kami.
Can't say I'm happy to be here.
Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible.
You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. Meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes?
We know that you keep telling us that, but we've never seen a world end. As far as I'm concerned, that whole conversation is just noise. And I'm stuck on a better question. Where's the other one?
Wait, is Smitten gone?
The other one?
Yeah, a certain lovesick fool has been suspiciously quiet. One might even say, absent.
Man.
Oh, you're right. It's a little quiet here, isn't it? Maybe that's one of the rules. Maybe only one bonus voice is allowed to be here at a time.
Bonus voice? I'm just as important as you are.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. All I'm saying is that it's my third time here and it's your first. You're not unwelcome, but from my perspective, you're definitely bonus.
Bang, what is with that face?
I'm going to describe the room now.
I'm going to continue typing now.
The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicolored glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty.
Save when you get to the table. Okay, good idea.
Before you, there isn't a blade, is there? That's not good.
That is not good. Matter if the blade's here. We didn't use the last time, and the time before that she used to kill us. None of us are going to talk about the mirror.
I see your point, but it's still an option that's been taken away from us. I don't like losing options.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's an important one. It's your implement. You're going to need it if you want to do this right. And the fact that you're here, right now, again, means that you have not yet done this right. But it's not there, is it? We don't even get the choice. So, what are we supposed to do? I don't actually know. I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere. It has to. It's part of the whole structure of this place, I think. At the very least, it's important.
Unless we're going to talk about the mirror?
Oh, I see it. I've just been preoccupied with everything else going on. Like the fact that we can rip our own heart out without deciding that's what we're going to do.
True.
Is that what happened to you last time? How did that even work? You better not do it again.
Well, I didn't want to do it in the first place.
Lucky for you, the one who did it is the one who's gone.
Yeah, can we talk about that for a moment? Where the fuck is he?
Wonderful. Moving on, I have no idea what you're talking about. There is no mirror. There's only the stained glass windows, the empty table where your blade should be, and the door to the basement. Well, there it is, right in the middle of the room.
Mirror or no mirror, the door to the basement, your only way forward, is just on the other side of the room. How about you walk over there?
I'm gonna turn down the music a bit more. First the mirror.
You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. What is this about that supposed mirror? Just reach forward and fumble around a bit. I'm sure you'll find the handle.
Let me save there again.
Well, shall we have a look at ourselves? You reach forward, your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle. It's gone.
Interesting.
I don't like things disappearing on us. I don't like how fluid reality seems to be.
Neither do I. And then you push the door open. Marvellous. We can proceed. It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, they go up. They're draped in fine carpet too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet.
Huh.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, that doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm.
I like how we're giving narrator the proverbial finger, but it's so good.
Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess.
Yes, the Taneb Misabe, yes.
No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who remembers how much she changed last time? Does she even have a nature?
That is precisely why she poses a threat.
I don't know, she got weird for a second, yeah, but she didn't change that.
We have to move on. This is a wildly dangerous line of reasoning.
Yeah.
No, you can't just say that and not... Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
What?
As much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets.
Dinner's ready?
Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice. That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay? And don't eat the food.
Okay.
This hall, like the one below, is grand and beautiful. Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance. The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the center of the room, the princess seated at its far end.
Oh.
Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck.
That's probably smitten.
So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved. That's easy.
About that.
Isn't that suspiciously easy? There has to be a twist. There has to be something waiting for us. You saw what happened to her last time. She's not what she seems.
Okay.
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
Smitten is her stand. Oh no! Oh no! I can already tie a song named to him. A freaking love fool. Tired being with him would be tiring, yeah.
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
Yeah, Yamba, this is uncomfortable. You can see her stand. I know, I can see her stand! And push herself in her seat. What is this place?
It's our happy ending, just like you asked for. It's everything we're supposed to have ever wanted.
I didn't mention this. What are you supposed to do now?
Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgotten about it.
The flames burn bright and a shadow dives across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
Remember what I said.
Oh, but it looks so amazing, and after everything we've been through, we could really use a break. Are you sure we need to be so concerned?
I'm not sure about anything, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, I generally don't think one should trust strange food that magically appears on a table. But nothing here is exactly what I expected it to be, so make of that what you will.
Refuse her hospitality.
It's okay. It's okay. We can figure something else out. Think. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This isn't fine. This isn't fine at all.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
A light went out. Maybe a coincidence, but maybe not.
Let's get all the torches out.
As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other 3 torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you just had something you want to say. Forget about food. What should we do now? I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you just have something you want to say.
But it was wrong. I took away a piece of our light. I'm not supposed to do that. I don't want him to be upset with me.
I did save when I got to the table. Yeah. Save is right here. Who's he?
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place for us.
It all makes sense now. It's him, isn't it? He's making all of this happen. He's the one who's trapped us here.
Yeah, no, this is bad.
Who? The lovesick one, the one from last time. He's not gone. He's just with her now. He's the shadow.
I just got an achievement. Shadow on the walls. Deduce the identity of a shadowy figure with the help of a questioning voice. Did you know the inventor of Pringles is buried in Pringles skin? Wait, you're the immortal now. Don't touch me. Someone get a tungsten ball for that thing right now. You were real chatty last time. Don't you have anything to say?
Smitten?
Smitten is his name.
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment.
Oh.
You don't receive a response.
I can see his face.
No, I saw him smile. That's him.
Regardless, it would seem that he, if there is a he, isn't something you can talk to.
He says his words are just for me, but he wants me to ask. Isn't this enough? Isn't this what you wanted him to do?
No.
He says he's tired. I don't think he'll answer anything else you have to say.
Forget about the food. What should we do now?
I don't know. Maybe we could play a game. Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
The flames roar and the shadow comes dancing across the table. It leaves behind an intricate game, its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing, its simple rules already apparent, even with little explanation.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
No.
Yet another waste of time. Why all the distractions? What are we being distracted from? That's the real game. And I feel like I'm 2 steps behind.
You're overthinking it, mate. I feel like this is just something to do. We might as well try to have some fun. You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go. And what a game it is. The tension between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of miscalculations and careless plays. The warmth of trust and the cool texture of deception. And then, the climax, as she places her final piece.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
And so you start over. Time passes.
Hey! Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
No.
Time passes.
Oh, I won.
There is a long pause, and the board does not reset.
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
It's never going to stay fun.
You don't need me to tell you that it isn't. Oh. The princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun again.
Stop.
Yeah. The game's just a little simple. We can make it fun again.
No.
The shadow descends on the board once again. More pieces are added, their shapes more intricate, their purposes less immediately clear, and the two of you set about discovering the complexities of the game anew. And so you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played, and the sputtering torch roars back to life. But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade. A creeping numbness settling in over the board.
This is not good. Sometimes your maturity astounds me. What do you mean? Like, is it because I can recognize a lot of things? This is clearly bad.
More pieces are added. The feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind, quickly vanishing as the game progresses. Your pieces advance in an ever-increasing slog to their destination. Winning and losing become nothing but ends, and even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish, till finally...
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time. I don't think I can play anymore.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
No. No.
This is... awful.
It is.
I think we all know that we're not happy. We just have to admit it to ourselves.
Are you actually happier? This place isn't right. We have to put the rest of them out. We have to get rid of that shadow. Are you actually happy here?
The princess starts to hyperventilate, her quick breaths punctuating the uncomfortable silence between you.
Yes! Why wouldn't I be? Let's not talk about it.
We need the truth. Tell me how you really feel.
I don't feel anything.
The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
What do you think will happen? Don't worry about what's going to happen. If you could do anything in the world, what would it be? What would you choose? Where the shadows have been showing us isn't real. We need to see what happens when the lights go out. You don't have to let it go out. What would you choose?
I think I'd like to dance under the stars.
That sounds lovely.
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
As she says that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
Feel empty, so that's that, huh? Why are you crying? Are you okay? Well, that sucks. Still here, you know? Nothing's changed, we're just in the dark. I'm sorry, I feel like all this is my fault. I'm sorry, I feel like all this is my fault.
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
Your fault. We were all just trying to make things work here. It just didn't happen that way. I don't think this is the sort of thing anybody needs to apologize for. Even if we both feel empty. Even if an important part of us is gone.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
I didn't expect to get my heart taken out! Oh! Of course I do. I don't think I'll ever stop. What we had between us was real. This is real. I don't know if I ever have, but maybe I can now. Not sure I've ever had the chance to figure out how I feel about you. I just wanted to leave since the moment I found myself in the woods. No. Slay the fucking princess! I don't think I'll ever stop.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to say that. I still care about you, too, so Maybe this wasn't all bad. But I don't think this place is for us anymore. I think we need to go.
Yeah. Offer her your hand.
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand. The corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile, and she gently takes your hand in hers. She's cold, and a little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt.
The narrator just is siding with us and figuring out part of us was the real monster.
You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world?
It does if he's telling the truth.
Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world.
Jeez.
It really was just all meaningless blather then, wasn't it?
Think what you will. I'm done fighting.
Oh my gosh.
You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance. And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do. He's really gone, isn't he?
Yeah. There's an itching in the back of my head that feels like it's finally been scratched. No more shadowy figures yanking at our strings. No more strings. I guess we're free.
Her eyes look so harrowed.
The stars are so beautiful.
Quiet moment passes over you. A comfortable quiet.
I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
She gently pulls you forward and the two of you fall into graceful step. The only rhythm that guides you is the shared thumping of your hearts, beating in perfect unison. Her face, worn and tired, brightens the faster you move. A soft, sad smile widening and widening until it reflects only genuine affection. You send her out in a wide spin, your arms stretched to their limits, only to tenuous grasp your hand in hers, holding you together. You share a gaze that feels like it lasts forever.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
Oh my gosh. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave when he returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
By the way, this was my first time. Jeez.
And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Cat! Cat, the timing! But, fuck, I think I'm gonna end stream here. Like, that, oh, fuck. Let me get Olo off me, hold on. Fuck, push the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Voices feel small, distant as you approach. Unraveled. Find yourself in long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You're at the cabin.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Your thoughts on this vessel?
This one is a songbird in a cage of gilded shadows. She will make for an honest heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally learned to sing for herself.
Has finally learned to sing for herself. Think there are people out there?
It doesn't matter if there are. People are too small for us. You and I are the only things that interest me.
Who wants to watch Anohana Night? No! Oh, fuck. Fuck. This was apparently one of the endings given to us from the Pristine Cut edition. Do you have a narrator?
No, their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
He knows that when I find him, I'm going to kill him.
If he is anything other than us, he isn't worth the effort to destroy.
I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
I don't give a shit! That's the real ending. Happily ever after. Everything you didn't know you wanted. That was shit. I think I need to end the stream. That was I don't think I want to play another one of that. I think I would want a new game. That one right there is the ending I'd want for that. No one's going to take that away. That was... Yeah, I am not doing it again until October. That is more than enough. I'm gonna raid Riddle. If you have the emotes, do good old-fashioned floof raid. Fuck! That is real enough for me in many ways. You'll all maybe understand someday. Let's raid the dog boy. Oop.